for good time's sake. Oh, it didn't even work. That's lame. All right, y'all. We are back on the co-op, and we've got a lot of work to do. First of all, I've been trying like hell to find somebody to paint this thing, and I can't. So we're going to go sell it, okay? But we're going to use the money we get out of this truck to help us kind of expand our equipment offerings. And we're probably going to swap this for a different kind of truck because, you know, we got rid of our International as well. And I liked having that kind of flatbed a little, but I wanted something that could be a little more useful. So I got something on my mind. We're going to see if we can find a good deal, see if it's still for sale. And we also need to do some work for our neighbors. We'll be talking to them, but here in a little bit, about 10:30, they're going to be coming out to the co-op because we have to talk about, well, another expansion that we're going to be getting into. So I'm just going to pull in here and drop this off to the boys at the shop and let them know that they can have it, they can sell it, they can do whatever they need to do with it. Just give me my money. Okay, $188,000 now is what we have. So we're going to walk our way back home. Somebody got some cheese there. I should steal their cheese. This is what I'm interested in buying for the co-op. It is a Freightliner M2, got a lift gate on the back. I think this will be really, really, really awesome for hauling small things around and ungodly useful. So let's take a look. We got wheel options. I'm just going to put it on the normal. And we can, of course, do the color. I think maybe that's a little extreme. That, I think I could deal with better. I like that. Tell you what, $25,000 ain't a bad deal at all. Let's buy this baby. And here she is. Check it out. That is our new Freightliner. Got to fire it up. Turn on the lights. We're going to do a little walk around. Check it all out. Got the front mirrors. Side mirrors all look good. We got straps down the back. Cage. Got the back lift. Curious to see how this all actually works. Let's see here. Unfold truck. So that takes the tops off, the side cages off. Very cool. And it has auto load on it. And then that does the lift gate. So you can lift this thing up, drop it down, fold it up. It works pretty fast. Good Lord. Okay. I like our new truck. Let's take this baby on home. Not a bad interior on it either. This thing is nice. I love it. Yeah, this is going to be a perfect truck for our co-op. Super useful with our whole setup. I kind of want to get like a pallet jack that I could easily use on this. I don't know. We'll have to look into that because right now all we have is the front loader right there, that Kubota, which is in good shape. I do want to replace it though. Nothing necessarily against it. I just have a preference that I would like a different one. Just been waiting for one to come up for sale. As you guys know, it hasn't happened yet. But now we have a new truck for the co-op. Really excited about having this. We're going to park it right here for the time being. I'm sure we'll find a use for it today. I also want to put together a pallet storage facility so we can have all of that stuff organized. I would also like to get an actual big sprayer and spreader and stop using this setup. Now, we might sell some stuff to try and help fund that. Probably have to borrow some money to help fund it a little. We'll see what all happens and how things play out. We haven't really used the low loader trailer. I guess we could probably get rid of it, but we have it. All right, let me look through all of our assets and come up with a plan here. Looks like it's going to cost us $200,000 just to get the sprayer. And then to get the attachments, it's going to be a big chunk of change on top of that. Woo-wee! It's an expensive situation to find ourselves in. Okay, let's take a look at all of our equipment here. Let's see. Is there anything I really don't? Well, that's 56,000. We use it a lot though. 70, don't use it a whole lot. Could try and get rid of it, but I really shouldn't. 132, it really needs fixed. Holy cow. 54 there. Then another 41 on the pedal. Yeah, this is going to be a little tough. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some service at the very least to this this tractor. One, because it needs it and it's our tractor anyways. If we're going to be using it, we better take care of it. And two, because then it'll increase its value and I can get a better idea what it might be worth. $30,000 to repair this baby. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and let it do it. Now, I can't paint it, unfortunately. This is a thing that's impossible to do on this map. Good thing it doesn't really need paint technically visually, but yeah, you know. We take a look now. Our John Deere still only worth $163. That is such a shame. It is the paint that increases his value, and we do not have the ability to paint it. Very unfortunate. So we're going to keep it. Yeah, we're just in a situation here, really. I don't really use this PJ. Haven't used it yet. I bought it cheap, though. Bought it less than what it sells for. I can make money on it and I don't even use it? Oh, well, not enough for me to care right now. You know, this drop deck just doesn't get used. I'm going to sell it. We don't ever use it. Otherwise, I would keep it, but it just no purpose. So we're going to get rid of those pieces. Okay, that's about everything I want to clear off right now, honestly. I don't even know where this tool is. Is that, where is that? Where is that even at? Is that in a field somewhere? That's over here on this side. Did I put it in the meridian maybe? I don't know where I put it, dude. It claims to be over here, but I'm not exactly sure where over here is. Maybe I did put it in the shed. Bro, I don't know where this thing went. What? Is it in here? Okay, it is. It is. I did put it. Okay. Ah, object permanence. Forgot I had this. Yeah, that'll do. There's the PJ that I've been talking about never using. It's so shiny and new. I got to figure out where we're even going to put the grain dryer. We've been talking about doing that. That's what we're going to talk about with the boys here at the co-op. Looks like Buck got himself a new toy. Looks like he's also coming here. So we might have to take some more of this land to build that. That's what we're going to discuss here today. I don't know if Buck's here for other business or if that's what he's here for. I guess I can go chit-chat, see what he might need.
Boo.
Did you moo at me?
Hi, Boo.
Oh, you said boo.
I mean, you want me to call you Moo? You want me to call you Moo? Is that what
Dude,
you want?
I'm not going to lie. All I thought I heard was off in the distance, moo, and I was so confused.
Moo. Moo. Yes, moo you, Jake. I got an order that I'll need to place with you later on, but of course I'm early for the meeting again.
Yeah, no problem. What do you got going on later on?
So I'm going to need to put in an order of straw bales again. I'm down to 2. Trying to decipher on how many I'm going to need because it depends on the rate of what they go for.
Square?
Yeah, big square.
Okay. Square, straw, and not hay this time. Actual straw. They run at a rate of $14.76 per.
What's my discount get me again?
Oh, well, let me factor that on. Yeah, it was about $1,200.
I would probably do at least 10.
Okay, we can get that put on a trailer and headed your way.
So luckily, I don't need as much as I thought I did anymore. I don't use it in the feed mix. I only use it for bedding.
Well, I'm sure that saves you quite a bit on usage.
Yes.
Because that's...
I got to deal with Austin, but...
I was going to say that's like, I don't want to say half of the mix, but it's a good bit.
Mm-hmm. I still probably put mineral feed in. I want them to at least get a couple extra nutrients, but if I can cut out a little bit of extra money that I need to have, why not?
I don't blame you.
What was on the agenda for the co-op meeting? Because I might need to order some lime services from you because I just bought that, which is going to save my rear end. I can roll, weed, and plant all at the same time.
Yeah, dude, I've used that tool in the past a lot. I love that thing. One of my go-tos. We can do lime for you. Do you know what fields you needed it on?
I would need pretty much all of my grass ground, including the one just south of the co-op, but I got rumors. Do you guys already need to expand going south? Because kind of like what the deal is with the current area, I just want the grass around it. That's what I'm mainly on about.
So that's part of what the meeting is about here today. We have a corn drying system that we have bid to be built and to come in here and give us additional corn drying space. I don't know the scale and size of it yet. Nate actually has kind of some of that information from the contractor. But depending on the size and what the contractor says for space, we might need to find just a little bit extra land or something. I don't know how it's going to work.
The
honestly,
area that I was kind of telling him about is this little patch where you have like an offset dirt part. If you were to build it directly south of here, just between the waterway and just like almost diagonal straight up, I'd be completely fine giving that to you guys or giving it back to you guys. Yeah, it's a lot of grass. That is a lot of grass to cut.
It is. We could do something like that. That'd probably work well. Another option I was going to point out would be this fence line gets tore, and then do you see how this field swoops over and where the fence line was originally like kind of here?
Yeah.
We could cut this if we needed to and straighten out that square, and then that would give that inner piece right there as well. So there's two options we have.
I can see that. Nate and I just did rough boundaries for the area. I gave him more jurisdiction on it because if I needed it crop ground, it'd be a different story on how I'd be fighting for it. But because I'm doing just grass grass. Like, grass is abundant. We're standing in it right now.
Yeah.
I just want to have stuff that we can dedicate to legitimate field grass. That way you can have a higher grade.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. So whatever we decide, whenever Nate gets here, he's the one late today. But we can either push this fence and just square up that line, or we can, I don't know the scale of it, the size of it again, so it depends on that stuff.
I think he knows he's late. I can see him going by.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Let's get up to the front so he doesn't think he's late.
All right.
I'm sorry,
pulling
dude.
in?
That was way too funny, just seeing you come blazing.
Yeah, you're pulling in like a man who's late.
You know, time
You
gets
fulfilled
by
Grant's
you.
spot.
You know, time gets by you when you're feeding cows and you're getting loads done. And I looked at my phone and said, "Oh, we're late." I could. I had two options: either take the truck or take the tractor. I almost took the tractor. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't know I had time to start the truck up or not. What did I miss?
Not a whole
We
lot,
went over
honestly.
a bit of the zoning. It's more
Yeah,
zoning and personal orders.
Yeah, we just we're chit-chatting, and we started to get talking into options. I said, I don't know the size of it. I know there's a corn dryer that we have contracted to come look at for a bid to get put up as an extra corn dryer for us. So I don't know the space we need for it. One option would be kind of right back here, just kind of taking up kind of a little square here. Another option would be to from about down at that end where the fence all shifts over, where this field shifts over. We could run that fence back and then actually square that off. Do you know what I mean? So from like right here, run the fence like this if we needed to, and we could square it off and put it into this spot if we needed to do that instead. So a
can
couple
I ask
options.
a dumb question?
Huh?
Okay, come with me. Back over the fence. So I think I know about what you're talking about, and I think I know the rough dimensions of it.
Okay.
Keyword rough. If I'm not mistaken, if we did it, if you want to just round it off, why couldn't we just round like this off right here and go and round it from here to that little point right there and make this the side where we put it? Because it should.
Is this all the bigger we need for it then? Just this little corner?
That's what I'm thinking. From what I've seen.
I mean, if that's
Because I remember
all
you sent the bid information over to us the last night or the night before. I don't remember. I was too tired for it.
Yeah, if that's all the space it takes, I guess. I mean, I don't, like I said, I haven't looked at the
Your
size, so I
truck
don't know.
traffic. If you look at the truck traffic though coming in, that means you're already doubling the amount of people that are trying to get in. If you only have one driveway.
That's
You'd
true.
have to have
This
an outlet,
driveway's
and it'd have to
the
go
point
down
of
to
this
the side
driveway
road.
is to let trucks sit on it and queue, and we don't really want them to be in the way if they're queuing.
Unless you were able to make this a double wide lane, expand it so you could have two-way traffic.
That's what I'm kind of, well, not two-way, but what I'm thinking is have it where you can pull off. So you have two different so make it where, so say I'm a truck right here. When I get to this point right here, I have a choice to go there to go to the wet bins.
Where's your
or
backup
go,
beeper?
but you know what I'm saying?
Beep.
Like go this direction for the wet bins or go forward to put it in the main bin.
But that's going to have to be a two-way lane up there. Like, that's going to have to be wider regardless because of the traffic. Especially now that we know if the farmers around here are going to run the super bees, you have to make it big enough for these guys to get in here without having the
Oh
possibility.
yeah, I do agree with that, but we keep it all still going. We don't make it where you can go back and forth. We'll make it where it still goes around. And something else I would suggest, just for the co-op, I would think, is make it where it can go back and loop on itself, where we don't have to go to the, what's it called, the main road. Like put like a lane right here going into here so we can go directly to the wet bins.
No, I'm not adding a road to allow you to go through that. In fact, I'll be putting a fence in to stop you from doing it. Again, this road's point is to queue you. I don't want traffic going against each other here. I want all one way. Also, I was just looking at the size of the bin. I was looking at the dimensions. I don't think it's going to quite fit the way you think it does. It's a little tight.
Either way, regardless, can I at least put... Well, we're going to have to get a permit for the sake of being another road entry, but is there a way you can technically buy or put a road coming straight from this? Oh, dang it, there's a gas line. If you were to put one that comes straight out going north, so it exits in front of us.
Maybe. I'd have to talk to the county, but, I mean,
it just seems a bit more efficient to have the truck drive straight out than have to try and navigate its way through there and have the possibility
I understand, but we don't get to make that choice. The county does. They control access to the roads, and they don't like having a bunch of driveways reset, continuous. But we can talk to
It
him.
doesn't help the fact there's that gas line right there.
I'm fine with
So
whatever you guys decide to do.
I kind of need to know though, because if I'm gonna come out here and seed, I need to know what grass I'm able to seed and what grass I'm not able to seed, because this ground is pretty crucial, and I'd like to get seed in there before the seed bed completely freezes.
How do you want to do it, Jake?
well, I'm trying to look at the scale of it here and how it might fit in. Let's see. I mean, honestly, there's a number of options we could go with. It fits in a number of places. I really don't want to mess with this road, to be honest with you. It's going to be a little too tight. I don't think that it'll quite fit in this spot. And that's just because I was looking at the size of the scale, and I don't think by the time you pull on here with the trailer, I don't think you're going to be able to you can make this turn, but it'll be kind of annoying.
Well, actually taking a peek at it realistically, the patch that I was going to be able to give you, all you have to really do is round and make corner along the left side of that meridian bend from the southwest corner. Just round that, make it bigger to have traffic flow in from the road you already have, and they come out the left side. So the left side of our U going straight across to the co-op would just be a bigger road, and you can just place it right back there. And I'd still have a pretty decent chunk of grass behind it to round around.
We'd probably have an easier time convincing the county to widen a drive than add a new one. I bet we'd get them to go for that sooner than we would the other option.
Yeah, because that bin site's not terribly huge.
No,
it is.
I think amount of land you'd only need. Oh, where'd you go?
Honestly, like if you put it just simply down, kind of like make what's called widen your little bit of like the pathway you have right here, or kind of split it off, have it where you go in there and then you turn it there. Yeah,
it
wouldn't be that bad.
If the drive-in port sits 10, 15 yards in over to this patch, and you have the bin site facing the south along with the propane tank that can route around to the back, I think it would fit right here, because that still gives half of that back.
I think you want to sit the port right here personally to make sure we have plenty of room with the super bees to go around. So you probably want the port to sit like right here. Yeah, within this spot. Yeah.
Around it. That would work.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, let's just let the co-op do its thing. I think.
Come on,
we have a rough area.
Right. Pick a lane and go.
You guys want it back here? This works back here then, or?
Yeah,
works the best for us, honestly. What do you think as the head of it all?
I think I would agree. It seems like it would be better suited to be here. Now,
that dry corn.
Do you guys have how do you want to mark it? Buck, when you come out to plant your field, do you want to just plant where you want it to be planted and then that'll be the mark? You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'll have you plate wherever you're able to place it. I will just plant around it. Like, get it where you want it, get it what you need it to do to look aesthetically pleasing enough, but take the land you need. I will plant around it.
So what if I ask you guys to...
Because honestly, out of all the stuff here, none of this matters to me since I don't do row crop.
What do you guys think about where the contractor is staking it out right there? That's about where you guys had it, I believe. Yes?
Well, actually, no, that works perfectly, because if Nate or you guys were to draw a line from the fence post, that concrete pad comes straight off of this. So we just draw a straight line back here, and then I can just plant right next to it.
Well, honestly, you could probably, if we don't put up a fence at all, you probably could still plant some of this area over here on this side, Buck, and give you a little bit extra.
But I want to make sure that he has enough room for the propane, any sort of extra expansion, because if he wanted to put in another material yard for stuff, this is the perfect little nook for it, so I wouldn't do anything here.
The main thing that we are considering putting down here at the co-op is some kind of pallet storage, some kind of barn, warehouse, so
honestly,
that'd be about the only
right
main thing. So this little chunk right here is perfect for it. So
because I kind of don't like how it like scales out here. Not like it matters as much in my field, but this little triangle, the way they laid the fence line, with the fence line was laid, not really my favorite.
Are you saying you don't like the fence? Are you saying you don't like the grassland and fence turning here, or what?
Well, yeah, it comes straight down. It kind of comes straight down from this point, but then it triangles out. And while that's not bad because it's in the right area period of turning, especially if I were to have to plant anything coming north. It's just getting everything to rotate around without hitting something, if there's a fence or not, is just a pain.
All I'm gonna say about this fence is the person who built it said, too bad.
That's fine. That's
all I'm gonna say about that fence is the
figure
person who built it made some questionable decisions. Have you seen down there?
Yeah. There's a reason I'm not going to be putting cattle out in that area down there.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
I don't know.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
the
guys,
fencing.
but I'm going to have to get going on rolling, planting. I mean, I got sheds to build, areas to mark out, and creekways to build crossings on. So
I got rolling.
we got to figure it out.
Fine.
We got to go.
I got to go talk to the banker and ask for forgiveness. I'll be back.
You do that. So I'm good, though. If I were to actually plant out an area, I could just go and plant right now.
Yeah, you're good.
That'll work.
You
know
okay?
where to? Yeah, I need to talk to you. Do you know where to source some high quality rock?
Yeah, potentially. Why? What do you need? Like how much?
I need enough to fill in a ditch.
Okay. No, that's absolutely. Yeah, that's doable. There's a couple of options, but one of the best ones is there's I don't know what they do. There's a quarry, and they have a big rock deal that they let you go and just fill loads out of. That thing works awesome. I can actually, let's take a look here. Our trailer might work for it. You know this big red one? I don't know for sure, but you might be able to even use this big red trailer. We'll have to look. But that would hold a lot.
Yeah, she should work. I mean, I just need the co-op. If the co-op don't mind going to picking up two loads for right now for me, so that I can.
You need 2 out of this?
Yeah, because I gotta make a. So I kind of cut that section off that I wanted, right?
Yep.
So when I put that fence up down there, well, I left enough room down there in the end. I'm gonna make a pullover. So instead of coming all the way down the highway just to go into this field that's right there, I'm gonna make a driveway access to it. Now I gotta go over a ditch.
Okay, got you. Yeah, Buck was talking about doing that, but he just did a ditch pass through. But yours is a steep one. I get why you're gonna fill it.
Yeah, I gotta fill it. Plus, I want the material though, filling it with though, to be not loose, but water can still run through it and not wash it out as bad.
Right.
Because I know I'm still gonna probably need to put rocks on it every year, or like every other year or something like that.
Were you gonna try and cultivate it at all, or not cultivate? I'm sorry. Put gosh, what is the word I'm trying to think of? I watched Buck over there with his deal, and now my mind's frozen.
Bridge.
Culver. Are you gonna try and put a culver in of any kind or anything like that?
Really, that's why I'm putting rock down.
Okay.
I think, because we don't honestly get a lot of water, because like you see both sides of that berm, right? Like the both sides of that berm are really raised. I don't know why they're raised, but it's not like a whole lot of water gets in there as it is.
I swear to you, somebody built those as irrigation ditches or something. I swear, that's what they look like.
That's what I think they are. But that's what I agree with you. I think they're irrigation ditches. If they're irrigation ditches, they shouldn't really flood.
Right. Yeah, because that's all controlled.
Shouldn't flood.
Yep. We can definitely get a load, a couple loads. It'll take a long time to fill that up, but I can get that done and get that back to you here.
Just let me know how much it's going to cost. It's going to be a pretty penny.
It'll be a pretty penny. It'll be probably a pretty penny, but I guess we'll see. I'll have to find out. I'll give you some more information once I got it.
Dude, I just bought me a case 8950, dude. It is so beautiful. I'm so ready to take delivery of it.
I bet. I'm trying to get a sprayer and spreader for lime, like a proper one, but it's going to cost me like $300,000. So I got to go talk to Banker Man.
Yeah, go talk to Mr. Banker, man. I'm glad we finally got this whole thing sorted. By the way, I need you to start running numbers, see what it's going to cost me to dry it, because I think drying my corn is going to be a better option.
Okay, we'll figure that up. I got to see what propane runs and everything like that, but we can get all sorted out.
Oh, yeah. All right, Jake, I trust you. Let me know how much I owe you, and we'll figure stuff out from there.
All right, boss. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, meeting with the boys went all right. We spent some money. We got a big old corn dryer now, I guess. So this is cool. We can put propane in right here. This is the closest I've ever been to a bird without it running away. Are you okay, buddy? You good? He's saying no, he's not okay. Well, anyway, me and my little pigeon pal here, my little crow, we're going to work on the roadway and everything that we need to get painted in, sorted out here. Buck should be planting his field here as well. That's what he said he was doing. Yep, right there. So he's planting just that. Buddy, you got all this down here. Maybe he's giving that to Austin or somebody. I don't know. I need to draw in our lines. So let's get all that figured out. Actually, I want to use a truck to do so, because that'll help me map all of that out. I could use the really big Super B. I'm not going to, even though I probably should. I'm going to use the regular sized one to map it out. Now, like I said, we are really needing to talk to the banker man about our financial situation here, because it's not doing too hot. Not that I want to take more of a loan necessarily. I'd like to start making some money. It's just really hard to make money in my line of work. You got to spend most of your day spending it, and then you make your money every once in a while. But if we pull up here, I can see Buck got this all planted, and he's waiting on me to figure out where this line needs to go. So I think he's actually coming to talk to me about it here.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
With the line that I'm about to plant around where this this lovely site is, how much room do you want me to leave you?
I'll tell you what, I was about to find out by driving this truck through. If you just move your tractor for a second, I can pull it through and you'll have an idea.
Alrighty then. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember where I planted. I don't have GPS in this thing.
Oh, I can see it. I know where you're at. So then this will pull forward.
Now that I think about it, I can. That's why I hate about it being cloudy.
Over. Is it really cloudy out? It is a little,
yeah.
I guess.
I guess I could also wash my windows. That might help.
Yeah, that usually helps.
Honestly, where you just turned in, I could just start turning.
Perfect.
That'll work.
That's all the room I really need for the drive, for the gravel or whatnot. So you decide from there.
I'll leave you a little bit of like some service access ways, because I don't really need all of it. I'm just trying to get my boundaries down so I know where to cut.
Right. Besides, when you're planting this, it's better for you to plant it really smooth. That way it's nice and easy to mow. Try to give yourself the smooth edges so you can do headlands without resetting your GPS all the time and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, while I'm at it, so what are your rates possibly for fertilizer and lime application?
So first, you just reminded me that I don't know if I ever actually charged Nate anything, but it is so okay. So to be honest, generally what I just do, okay, whatever your bill comes up to, whatever I spend to achieve your job, I tack on 10%. Simply put, that's what I do. It's easier for me to keep track of that way.
Yeah, because with all the fields that I need done, I'm trying to clock in whether it'd be worth it to buy my own fertilizer spreader, whether it's a big one or a small one, or if I would just have you come out, because I obviously want to give you business. I don't want to screw you over and not give you something to do.
Right. Well, I guess, of course, that is up to you, but I'll let you know that one of the things that we're looking to get here today for the co-op is a large John Deere spreader. So we're looking to really upgrade our services and provide some pretty good acre coverage. So.
All right. Well, I'd be willing to take on, because efficiency-wise, timescale-wise, I wouldn't mind having you just come out there and do it. That's completely all right. I might actually do that because I don't know how many bales I'm actually going to be selling through you due to the market that I can get selling them directly to the farmer's market.
Right. Nope. Completely understandable there.
Well, once you guys get that stuff in, I do have all of my current fields, including this one, I believe, that at least need lime, but I'm taking care of the rolling as we speak. So lime and then fertilizer are going to be the big things that I might need, unless I bite the bullet and I buy my own.
Okay, well, whatever you decide to do, just let me know, because we'll be getting that sprayer today. That's the goal, and we're going to be getting out in the fields today, so we can put you on the list. I just need to know when the time comes around.
I will get put on the list for lime. Put me on the list for lime. This is the only field sector, I believe, that needs fertilizer, because with the Great Plain, I take that back. The land up at your house probably would need it too, but the Great Plain was able to put fertilizer in when I drilled it originally, but this thing does not have that ability to do that. That's the one thing I gave up.
Which is not a big deal, actually. You might check the used market. There were, last I saw, were some options you might like, or there at least were options for sale.
I saw the one. It's a little out of the price budget right now unless I go and sell some bales. I'm waiting on that huge order that I had through Austin's, but that probably won't be ready until midweek.
Yeah, I feel you about being broke. I've got $87,000 as a co-op right now. I gotta go do some talking to somebody.
I'll give you some business. Put me on the list for the lime application this afternoon. we'll work out our deal of what it's going to take to get that done. What's nice is that with the working width that you're going to have, you'll knock out my fields relatively quick. They're not very big, but I'll definitely pay you. I'll have you take care of that because I got plenty of projects to do.
All right, you got it. We'll put you on the list. We'll get that done. And I have Nate's to do here as well. I don't know about the other farmers. I know they're going to need it. All the fields in this area need lime this year, but what they're going to do, I don't know yet. So
that'll work.
We'll make
you
it
take
happen.
care, Jake. I'll just I'll catch back with you when we're able to figure it out. Just give me a ring when you're ready to bring up the old straw bales. It doesn't need to be extreme because like I already have some.
Okay.
Just keep all that stuff on the radar.
You betcha. I'll let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay, this is taken care of well enough for now. We will, of course, finish this project and clean it all up and everything. But I want to figure out some other stuff here before we get into that. Mainly, I want to go do some jobs that are going to make us some money because we're hurting for that money. All right, we are going to commit to the change and go right for swapping our Bradal out. So we're going to sell the Bradal. I'm tempted to sell the Kubota, but I just can't. It's still too used. Still too useful. I could do the Load King. Liquidate that just for now to get the money out of it. We have the Super B. Oh, man, I hate to do it, but I'm going to. And we could... No, I'm not going to do anything else. That'll be fine. This needs fixed, and it's not worth fixing at the moment. Okay, so we have $191,000 in the bank. We owe $310,000, and I need like $300,000 to buy this piece of equipment. This is sucky, man. This sucks. Okay, I've made a little bit of progress. I think I have a rough idea of what we're going to try and go with. So we have a debris crusher over here. What this does is it gives us a constant spawn of rocks. Usually something that you try to avoid in this game. But this will continue to spawn rocks here and pile them up, and we'll have a full pit of rocks eventually that we will be able to come in and use a loader to load out and use for whatever various project we may have. We can also build a concrete cement factory and utilize those for productions and make some extra money off of them. We'll have to talk to the boys about probably borrowing some of their land to be able to do that. But we've got it running, so it's at least getting us rocks now. That way we can get those rocks ordered for Nate. But we do probably still need to figure out how we're going to do our combine. Or not our combine, I'm sorry, our sprayer and spreader situation. Because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I'm not exactly sure how I want to pay for it. I think I'm going to toss the trailers kind of at an angle right here. That'll be a good spot to maybe store them. There's an open spot here anyways. But I guess let's stop playing pansy. Let's go talk to the banker and bite the bullet and get a sprayer. Oh, this is going to hurt. 245, 250, sold. I'm going to stop there. So let's see how far that gets me. Well, what do we got? Sprayer. Yeah, the John Deere is going to be the best bet here. So this is what we're going to look at. Probably going to keep it as cheap as I possibly can and not really customize it much. What does that cost? $4,000 to get those on there? Don't need them. What does that cost? Oh, I probably should. Oh, we'll just go with it. $195. So expensive. Buy it. And right now, we need the lime spreader, which is going to be this one right here for $48,000. That's the first one we need. We don't need the other one until spring, so we probably won't buy it until then. Let's go get our new toy we spent a bunch of money on. All right, got it fired up. We are pulling it forward. It's a little strange driving this thing without anything attached to the rear. So we're going to try and back up and connect this thing on to our sprayer spreader. Right like so. Come on, Jake. Just go on there. Excuse you? Excuse you? Oh, you have to be perfect, huh? Okay. I've got a brand new sprayer spreader for the co-op. I'm feeling all kinds of legit now, except for the fact that this is an absurd amount of money we have just spent. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to drive our absurd investment into the ditch. But we've got this gigantic sprayer spreader because of all these fields out here. We are going to be handling a lot of care for our neighbors, and we're going to have to crank through a lot of acres. I don't want it to take as long as the previous fields have taken, especially since that field was very small compared to what we're going to be getting into for some of our neighbors here. All right, we made it back to the co-op. It has gotten so foggy here, but that'll clear up. It's just because of all the cloud cover, I imagine, or something. But now we just need to back up to our fill station, and we are going to get filled up with lime and out to somebody's field and get started here. Oh, come on. No. Really? The fill station is not tall enough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this sitting way back here amidst all this. It's probably not going to work, but we can see what will happen. Oh boy. Okay. So what if we let this will it lower? No, can't edit this land here. I can edit there, but that's not really what I needed. Man, so unfortunate, dude. So unfortunate. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna try and maybe raise this spot up. That's my thought process here. So I'm gonna change the shape of it, make it this right here, I guess. And now I'm gonna raise it up. That should probably be good. Now I'm gonna take the level tool. I'm gonna grab that height and I'm gonna just level. And theoretically, I should be able to maybe hopefully get a pad out of this that I will be able to use. I sure hope. Okay, so we built that up. And now that we did, we're gonna line this thing up on the edge, place it down. Oh, that worked. Let's see if that is gonna be tall enough now. Yeah. And that is how you resolve that issue. Oh no. What is this? Invisible? No! Farming simulator! Farming simulator! Come on, people! That is not okay. That is not okay. That's not okay. This isn't okay. What is this? Why does the collision pick me up? Why does it have a floor? Why is there a base? This is dumb. I swear, dude, you serious right now? Farming simulator. Why? This is so dumb. Fix this stuff, man. Whatever. I'm loaded up with lime. Tell you what, that stupid fill all station's starting to... I'm not in a good mood now. I don't know what the heck that thing's problem is. Why is it like that? That makes no sense. There's so much that just doesn't make any sense. I'm getting annoyed. I gotta quit and go eat. I recently decided to build the best mod site available, and the beta is out now, ready for everyone to test. Go to formalmods.com. That's formalmods.com. Users can enjoy the easiest, safest, and most premium mod site on the market. Only approved modders can post on this site, guaranteeing any mod that you get from Formal Mods will work and be of high standards. So if you're a modder and you're looking to post on Formal Mods, or you're looking for mods yourself, click the link in the description down below. Okay, I went in and had lunch. I feel much better. Still annoyed at that thing back there, of course, but you can now see why that was happening is because after I placed it down, it raised the land up, which is not what I said to do. Why is that a thing? Oh, that's a terrible design, boys. I'm starting to get mad again. It's not even funny how terrible of a design that is. Fellas, my guys, we need to have a talk about this. Let's just say there's a reason I did what I did, and you doing this kind of junk to me completely defeats the purpose. Okay? Figure it out. Sorry, I just get very annoyed when those sorts of things happen. It's just so unnecessary. Okay, let's go get started. Let's put some lime down. I know I'm supposed to be doing it for Nate, and I'm supposed to be doing it for Buck. I don't know who wants to have me do it first. So let's just take a look. What needs lime is pretty much every field except for the one we did. Okay, well, we should probably just go get started. I'm thinking I'll knock out Buck first because Nate is going to be a lot. Though, I don't know if Buck is ready for me yet, and Nate's fields are most definitely ready for me. So maybe I should just start with a Nate field. I could do 6 first. We're going to consider it. I think I will. I think I will go for Nate's field here. We'll start with that and see how it works out. So I want to get... Can I please use... No! Why? So it's because this map doesn't... there is an update for this map that does work with the GPS, but we're not on that update, unfortunately. I kind of wish we were. I almost want to just tell the boys, hey, can we get GPS? Because, like, I'm tired of doing the work. But it is what it is. we'll do this ourselves, and whenever the day comes that we get GPS, we'll try that out. But for now, I'm going to put down as much lime as I can. By the way, the lime, I know some people said that Farm Sim got the lime spreading bad and wrong. No, again, we are on a modded map that was not fully ready. There are other versions of this map. There's a new version, new updates is what I'm trying to say. We have a very early build. So, oh, you kidding me? My brand new $300,000. Did anyone see that? Don't think so. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, the tractor's light and the deal is heavy. That is a dangerous combination. What? Holy, y'all! I was not holding it right there. It was standing on its own. That is something. We're gonna pretend like it didn't happen, just between you and me. But I might have to put some duels on this thing, because what the heck was that about, man? All right, down and back. Here we go. And yes, I'm going to go the long ways. I'm just giving myself a nice, easy place to turn around. Relax. All right, things are going along pretty well. We are still just spreading lime. We're going to get this field knocked out from Nate, so if he wants to, he can get started on his tillage out here. And then I might run up and do a bit for Buck, because honestly, Buck probably doesn't have too much. Nothing like what Nate has or anything like that, so he shouldn't be too bad for us to handle. In fact, this is probably a bit overkill, but we'll make it work. I do need to get Buck his load of bales as well. He needs some straw bales. And then we have, of course, loads for Nate down here of bales and such that we need to get him to finish out what he already paid for. We've got it all marked down in our tablet, so we know their totals and everything. It's not going to be any bit of a problem. We'll get it all sorted very quickly. We just got to move the bales is all. So it's a matter of finding the time. I'll probably move on to that once we get some of this liming done. I gotta admit, this big spreader can really cook, dude. I'm glad we got this. Because if we were doing this field in our other one, though it was nice that the GPS was working for us when we were using it. So that was nice. There was some nicety to that. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll be happy with this. We're going 25 miles an hour and we're spreading much wider than we could on any other tool. So take the victory, you know what I mean? And I'm going to run out pretty much where that marker lies. So let's go back to the co-op and get ourselves filled up with lime. Actually, he has some in a pile down here still. And I'm sure we could use that, but he might use that for that bit of field over there. He doesn't have like a huge pile or anything. So I'm going to run back up to the co-op and refill. Luckily, it's not too far to sneak back out to his field, is it? All right, pull back in here. Now, we did talk to the county, and they are okay with us actually widening our entrance there. So I'm going to explain this real quick. They said that what we can do is widen out that one right over here to better allow truck traffic, because it's already one that's kind of eroding away and we needed to work on with the county and maybe put a culvert in or something. So it would be the perfect one to widen in the process anyways, and kind of, you know, that would line these two driveways up. See how they're almost off center now? We widen that one up to be the same size. We get to go all the way over to here with that. That's a real nice wide driveway. I think that'll work really well. I mean, this might be a small, you know, exaggeration, but you get the idea. I think that's going to work great for us. So we'll be working on that as soon as I can, well, I suppose do some of the dirt moving. We could sneak around the meridian to get to where we need to go, but I wanted to see how this was going over here. We have a little stone production going, so that just constantly spawns stones, and over time we'll have a big pile of them we can haul out and use as we need. But let's give this thing a try. What I did was use the soften terrain tool to try and smooth it out as best I could, which means it still is elevated, unfortunately, but maybe not as bad as it was. Maybe enough that we can get underneath it, and we can. So I will take that as a victory. Go ahead and top off with some more lime here. Once we get this total, I'll mark it down as the cost of Nate's application, and we'll move on to Buck. Jeez. Oh, I almost tipped this doggone thing over again. I'm gonna go put some duels on it. We got her with duels. We can put some duels on her. Let me sneak over here to the shop side of things, and I'll be right back. Don't need to be rolling this thing over in the field again. Nope. Oh, we can put the big old floaters on there, dude. Ooh, big old ones. Not gonna though. I think I'll just double it up. This'll work for me for now. make that customization. We have to buy the tires, no biggie. We're good. Look at them. They're on there now. I suppose that's why this thing goes so wide, is so you can fit it when you need to, huh? Now we should have a much harder time tipping this baby over. All right, we're back to his drive. Looks like he actually just pulled out with his tractor there. I assume that was him. Did I run down? I think I ran out on this down stretch here. So let's track my previous moves just to make sure I know. No, I ran out over on that half. That was right. Okay, we can still tip this thing over. Holy heck, that's crazy. So we're gonna do a little cut right across this bit, just like so. That'll do for now. This will give me a little bit more room to make my turnarounds and stuff. We ran out just up there, so not too far. We'll just sneak up, clean it up, turn back around, and then we'll do our fold down and backs. So there you go. Let's turn this without tipping it over. We got to use the berm to our advantage, dude. Now this is somewhere that we needed. I see. Line up right about here. Okay, perfect. That will work for me. Gonna turn this thing around nice and easy. I've gotten pretty creative with turning this thing. And now let's hit some simple down and backs. I'm gonna line myself up right here. Hopefully that will be a good hold for us. I'm gonna take it, see how it runs. And as long as that runs more or less straight, we are gonna be okay. Gonna straighten our runs back out. We'll hit another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to fill up again once yet, I imagine, but might not, though I think we probably will. We'll see once we get a little bit farther here. Yep, just like I called it, we were gonna have to fill up again, and we might even have to do another one after that, but we'll see. That's pretty much a full tank pass right there. So what we're gonna do is, got 2% left, barely anything. I'm just gonna line up on this edge here, and I'll run it back north for just a little ways, but we're gonna run out in a matter of seconds. There she is. Okay, so we'll I'm gonna actually keep running it north just like this, so I can use my tire markers to be exactly where I was. But otherwise, we're gonna go fill up and keep at it here. This is taking a lot of lime on this field. Holy cow. All right, we're back. Gonna sneak back there and fill up. This should just about finish out Nate's very first field we have to get for him. We have to do the rest of them yet still, of course. And I know we still need to do so for Buck, and he still has that other stuff to haul out. I need to know, I don't know the priority. I think he probably needs that straw, maybe a little more. He might be waiting on me to get lime done, or he might still not be ready for me to lime yet. I just don't know exactly for sure yet. I'm going to give him a call here in a little bit, but first I'm going to make some more progress on this other field. All right, there you go, full load. Will work for me. Let's go get back at it. Okay, we've got this whole field done for Nate, and since we charged him for this full load, I'm gonna actually just go ahead and put it onto that field there. It's not gonna get that field done by any means, but it'll at least get started, and it helps me easier with you know, managing the books by just putting this on his land right away. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run this through his piece of land here, get the last 80% dumped out, and we will probably go and see if Buck is ready for his on his fields. All right, we are down to under 40% left on this tank. So we're just continuing it out through his field. We've done more or less a cup, like kind of a headland on one end, and then so we've done an L. Imagine an L behind where we've driven here. You know, you can kind of picture it. Yeah, that's more or less all we've covered. So nothing too crazy or anything. We'll have a little sliver there to clean up. That's okay. We will. I'm going to stay right in line because it puts me perfect connected to the edge of the field. So I'm not going to complain. This section down here, you can see with the stalks was cut more green, and this was silage cut down here. Still is going to need lime though, regardless. So we're going to make sure we put some on. We got 20%. I bet you we can run almost this whole headland on one pass, but we probably, well, yeah, we'll probably be able to run like a headland, but we ain't going to run like back. I'm not going to get 2 on this. No way at all. Yeah, just like I said, we got down there, and that was pretty much all that she wrote. So that is all of Nate's. We're going to get the rest of this field done, of course, and whatnot. Go this field and this field number 7 for him yet. and some of that for Buck and all. But I might see what Buck is up to if he is ready for me yet. Looks like he's probably, like he's ripping stuff up. I don't know. The one that I'm questioning is my field. He might not be ready on 16. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish out. I'm going to finish it out. I'm going to get Nate done. At least with his main fields, I'm going to get those all knocked out. The shared field I'll probably do last, but it'll be a lot easier on the books to do it this way. I don't know where I left off, but I'm going to start out here. Well, I know where I left off. It was on a head, but I guess my point is I'm just going to start out here. We'll head back down, probably take another... it's going to take another 4 or 5 loads minimum on this field, probably. Man, I am nowhere near my mark. Was I angled or just bad at my job? Well, I bet I ran out there or something maybe. No, that spot looks done, but not done. Question marks are all around, to be honest. Ah, not done. I'll shoot. I'll clean it up. Let me keep doing the bulk of it, though. Whoopsies. Oh, well. You make mistakes. As long as you go fix them, it doesn't matter.
Hey, Jake, you right there?
Yeah, hello? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just loading up some lime. Sorry if there's some background noise or anything. What you need?
I was actually calling you about lime. Do you wanna, whenever you need some more lime, come over to my farm and let's get rid of this little pile that I have over here?
Yeah, we can do that. Because you have...
Is this little...
It's not that big of a pile, is it? It's a pretty small little pile. We just need to get rid of it, right? How big is it?
Quarter of a load, maybe?
Okay, quarter of a load. Yeah, we can. I'll need to use it in your field here yet anyways. I'm full at the moment, but when I get empty again, I'll run back up. You're talking right at your corner, right?
Yeah, right there at the corner of the field. I put it right there so that we can use it, and I'll just try and make sure we did use it and don't forget about it this time. Because I would hate to have to leave this here all year.
Yeah, I saw it earlier, and I was going to talk to you about it on whether or not you wanted it on that side or on this side, if it mattered. So we'll get it used up.
It doesn't matter. I just need it gone.
Yep, we'll get it gone. Not a problem. Your fields are going over pretty well otherwise, though. So just so you know, I'm in your big one right now, and aside from 7, that shared field, you should be pretty almost covered here once I get out of this one.
Sounds good. Just keep me down on anything, bud.
All right. Let me know if you need anything. Give me a ring. Looks like he's getting out ready to do some tillage, actually. I'm going to pull myself up right here and try to get in a spot where I can load up, maybe. Suppose this will have to just do. I don't know. Is he going to do it? I'm going to do it. Looks like I'm going to do it. All right. Let's get this thing loaded up while he gets started on that over there. Looking good, sir. I bet you he's going to check out and check his depths and stuff at some point anyways, so we'll let him get at it and make sure he's all ready to go. I'll load this lime up in, and well, we're going to need more yet, but we'll keep at it. There we go, just dumping in. We'll go get some more, pick up as much of this out of the field as we can. There you go, that's going to be the last of the load right there. I actually filled this up pretty darn well, at least more than I thought it would, I'm going to be honest with you. So we'll shut this down, leave it set here. We're up to 62% on it. Wow. We weren't 100% empty yet, so that was probably, I don't know, let's call it 60%. That's still really impressive, more than I thought it would be. We need a full tank, though, so we might as well just go top it off, which we are going to do. But good to know. We got it all used up. Nate'll be happy. I want to go ahead, clean up this strip I missed right here, and we'll pick up where we left off. We do have some on the right to clean up as well. You can see right down there, and of course down at the very bottom. But Nate is out ripping up his field. I tried not to drive on it as best as I could. I did on a little, but I tried to stay to the grass as best as I possibly could. We do have the duals on here, so that helps with our soil compaction. We don't really cause too much compaction or anything like that, so it really shouldn't be too bad. If he's mad about it, he can go over it one more time. It ain't gonna hurt.
Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to call and let you know I got those 2 fields done for you. Do you want...
When we gonna get the third one done?
I'm gonna probably hit Buck up since you have plenty to get working on there, and then I'm gonna get him done because he doesn't have that much land, and then I'll go out and hit 7. Did you want to know your total thus far, or did you want to wait until after I got 7 done up for you?
Oh, just tell me what you got so far.
So far, you're at 143,000 input.
Price. Okay.
I know.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
So-
don't worry. Did your GPS work?
No, I wish.
Don't worry. I hit mine hard enough and it just started working randomly.
Oh, I'm gonna
Start beating it.
I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
And I just
It would be
just started hitting it real hard, and my GPS just magically started working. So I'm praying. I'm trying to stay in this field long. Can I get a load of diesel to me so I don't have to leave the field, and hopefully it won't unload the field? Because I'm dangerously low on
yeah.
diesel, and I really don't want to leave the field.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy. I have some. I can run it over to you right now. I'll be right there.
Oh, perfect! Because I just ran out.
You just ran out?
I just ran out of
It-
diesel.
That didn't kill your power in your GPS, did it?
No, my GPS is still,
The battery.
No, we're good.
The battery still got juice.
We got juice in the battery. Come on, quick. We need you now.
I'm hooking up to the trailer.
Oh, Lord.
Couldn't time that any
This is my life. Really, Kate.
Maybe no. Actually, you get off the field so I can steal your GPS.
No, I'm not. I want my GPS. I want it. Wait, hey, hurry. I can see the battery starting to say power off.
Oh, you gotta get a new battery then. Good lord. Stop charging your phone.
Well, I kind of didn't realize till like halfway after a few minutes that I had my lights still on.
Well, yeah, that'll do it, dummy. Hi. Don't mind me just getting real close to you. Do you need more than 1,000 liters?
There we go. What are you at right now?
I've got 700.
Yeah, I'm halfway, so I shouldn't.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey, easy. Let a pickle move.
No, I wasn't done filling yet. The thing, I just turned it on, and next thing I know, the whole thing starts lurching forward.
I see.
Probably still had
Take it.
thing in there.
Take it out of gear first. Come on, bud.
Alright, I'm good.
Now you're done. Okay. Have fun.
I'm going back to watching my movies.
This man gets to watch movies because he has GPS. Alrighty. I'm gonna run over to Bucks and try to catch him.
Alright, you have fun with Buck. I'm gonna be here on the tractor. I was watching Jeff Dunham's new special.
Alright, Buck's actually behind us here, and I assume he's coming to his drive. So I'm gonna pull in. Hopefully this is where he's going. I'd like to chit-chat with him. No, he's not! Oh, I've been lied to. I've been bamboozled. I quite possibly even been fooled. I'm gonna pull off to the side right here. Hello?
Hey, what the heck are you doing over there?
Oh, hey, I was actually hoping you were turning down this road too. I need to talk to you about your line, figure out what fields you want me to cover.
Well, conveniently, I just gotta sell these 5 bales correct, and then I'll be right over there and we can discuss that. How about that?
Sounds good to me. I'll be right here.
All right, sounds good. See you in a second, bud.
Okay. Hey,
Have
how's
you
it
been
going?
tried to... Oh, hi. Oh, not bad. I tried to say a word and a phrase, and they didn't match together, so I just gave up.
Okay.
Anyways, so the 2 fields that you have behind you right now, those all need to be spread with lawn. Every field out here that I have in my possession needs to be spread with lawn. I think you're honestly going to be able to
Okay.
get this done in like 15 minutes compared to Nate's ground, because half of these fields you could probably just clear in one swipe.
Do you want to know what he just spent so far?
What did he spend?
Betwixt you and me, just for those 2 fields so far. Well, actually, technically 3 fields, I guess. He has spent $143,000 on lime.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to be having that much
No,
work done.
no,
No, not even
no.
in the
You're
slightest.
not gonna have
So
that
the
much
field
lime.
right behind you.
What are you doing with these rocks, Bo?
So, I don't have a rock picker, but this is not
Yeah.
like I don't really know what I want to do with it fully yet. If they came up, I
these-
don't have something that I don't.
Are these at a point you can push them back with a roller, or can you? Or are they too far?
Well, I just realized because I have the rollers on the back of the grass seeder, it for some odd reasons not really registering that it's rolling. So I don't know if I actually have to have the grass above the ground for it to roll, or if something else.
Yeah. So you need the grass roll. The roller will roll the grass after it's grown. Right now it's just planting.
So
It's
if I
more
were
like
to-
a cedar.
So if I were to go back to the ground behind you, it would roll that.
Yes. Yes, it should be able to roll that
Okay.
ground across there. Now, also, your stones
Okay.
here, just looking at them and their size and their depth and stuff, though it is usually best to kind of try and take them out of the field, honestly, you're going to be able to push these back through with a roller, I almost guarantee you. So,
Okay. Well, then I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. But this field, the field directly behind you by the new machine shed, well, / pallet shed, this plot that's already planted beyond the fence line, you can see the entrance over by the windmill. And then the house to get back that looks like the shape of Florida behind my house. You have to get to that through the breezeway between the cattle pasture and the yard. And then there's the field that's across the Missouri crossing, and then the field by your house. It's those, that's it. And then the one that's by the co-op.
okay. So, yeah, honestly, I bet you're not going to be more than... If you're over 5 loads, my mind will be blown. I'll put it that way. I really think you're going to be more like a 4-load situation. Yeah, I mean, I could bump that to 6 if it's going on heavy for some reason, but my gut says it's going to be more like a 4-load situation.
And that would cost me roughly what?
That would be about 57,000, sir, give or take. So that'd be the rough ballpark on that if it was 4 loads.
Well, luckily, Austin's fields, that's where I was. I was checking his bales. Once those get fermented, I have to go over to his account and transfer the money over for how much I sell those for. I'll just pay you through with that.
Yep, sounds
So
good.
that takes care of
that works.
all of it. If I'm able to roll that field, though, behind my house, I might actually take the 8100 out and just go roll that quick. Because I was freaking out with these 2 fields. I'm like, this isn't rolling.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure. I've used that thing a lot, and I'm almost certain you go out on grass that's already growing a little bit, like first stage there, that's when it's going to roll it. But it's not going to roll this planted stuff here. So
that'll work.
Sounds
all
good,
right.
boss man. You need a thing, you
sir.
just give me a ring. I'll start up here so you have time to hit those fields with the roller.
That'll work. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Oh, I thought the entrance was over here. I was wrong.
Nope. You got to cross through that little area. Bro is monster jamming his way.
Hey, if it works.
How's that working for you? It worked?
My
Yeah,
tires
that
get
dang
over
dealer,
it.
man. The dang workshop. They don't like us doing anything over there.
Hey, bot.
It's like chunk change.
Hey, bot. You want a
sir?
thumbnail?
What happened?
I did a wheelie.
I noticed.
Can you bring that fork over here? I need a lift into my door.
You need a lift to your door.
Yeah.
Hang on. Sir, why is your spreader doing hot yoga?
It's good for the soul.
It's good for the soul or good for the soil?
No, I talked
go.
to the John Deere rep, and I said my GPS wasn't working, and they said, sometimes you got to point it north. I said, okay.
Legit. You took it to the next level, didn't you?
I pointed her north.
Do you need assistance?
Oh, no. I've got this.
Bro is pulling full-on monster jam.
I wonder if Nate saw that. He's probably down there thinking, what in the... All right, we are at the backside of Buck's, and we already did kind of down by the road there. We got started where he was planting, and I'm just thinking, oh, I wonder if he has GPS up here. No, this is big sad. Okay, we're just gonna have to eyeball it. It is what it is. I'm gonna try and not get his roadway because he doesn't need to lime the rock. It's already rock, of course. Here we go. Sneak down the side into the trees, back it up, and we'll go around this way. I'm gonna get kind of like a headland pass, more or less. Cover the rounds of the field as best I can. Try to do so as smooth as we can too, not wasting a bunch of product. I don't want to use a whole lot of product out here. We are on to Buck's larger fields now, so we'll see how much we flow through. I said I bet it would be around 4, no more than 4. Oh, we'll see what it turns out to be. Tip over. Oh no. Oh.
What happened? Yeah, you on the radio?
Can I have my tractor back? Don't mind me.
Jake, we got a problem.
Yeah.
We had a big one.
There was a cow flying, and the cow is now outside the fence. He's walking back in the fence. Okay, crisis averted.
Are you sure it was a cow?
Did you just fly across the map?
I tell you what, Santa Claus is real, boys.
And he was
you
in
just-
a deer too.
Where
My
did
reindeer
you go?
was flying, son. I went. Coming back. I'm coming back.
You're coming back. Should I be concerned?
I took a flight. Don't mind me.
Did you at least use your Capital One Venture card?
You want to know something really painful?
What?
I just did all this lime for Buck, and I don't think it really did anything. Otherwise, the map didn't update one or the other. So you may or may not have a limed grass field here.
It does not count as limed.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, because you can't lime Yes, the cultivated again.
Oh, he ain't gonna like
You
that.
have the game changed it where you have to put lime on first.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna be happy about that one. Well, I'm not gonna waste his time or money. I'm gonna just stop there. But there you have it. Okay, hey Buck.
Hang on.
I just want you to know that there's no reason for me to lime your grass fields at the moment. They made it to where you have to do lime before planting, apparently. So it didn't take
right.
in your grass field. I tested one grass field, and you'd have to rip up your grass field if you wanted lime. So I assume you're just gonna leave your grass fields then, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow, guys. It's been a long, long day at the co-op. We've done so much lime. We need to fix this. Obviously, it's not properly done. But Bucks isn't going to be able to get done today. We did at least the one that could, theoretically. Nate's is all more or less done there. We have, of course, this big shared field to knock out. But right now, just like that bus is heading home for the day, so was I. I am beat.